up, guys? Welcome to our channel.
What's going on, y'all?
Our channel is this is our channel, Southside Vlogs, and we're new to this YouTube thing, but we're gonna be vlogging and doing all types of challenges and daily vlogging, and yeah, just having a lot of fun. But we're gonna introduce ourselves this video. I'm Ashley.
I'm CJ.
And we are from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from the South Side,
Clayco.
Clayco.
I'm from the East Side, Far East Side.
Covington.
Conyers. You ain't shit.
But yeah, this is our vlog. We're just gonna be taking you guys on a journey with us. This video, we're going to be introducing ourselves, and we're going to be doing
like a how we met, basically.
Yeah, how we met, explaining how we met to you guys. So stay tuned.
I am a student at Georgia State. She was a transient student at Georgia State. So we met in accounting, right? Accounting 2. We met in accounting 2. Well, let's start with some background, or just like how you just like came to me.
What's the background?
About how I was already. I'm sitting in accounting 2. This is my perspective of things. I'm sitting in accounting 2, and I get there early, and the class was about to start. It was like, let's just say it's a 12:30 class. She came in the class at 12:28 looking for a seat in the auditorium.
I went to Oak University. We didn't have auditoriums. We had very small classrooms, actually. So, in the auditorium, the class in the auditorium was like crazy to me. That's just a little add-on. Go ahead.
So, I'm sitting in my usual seat I've been sitting in since I got to that school. It's like a little corner seat. It's like in a cut. Anyways, I'm sitting, and I noticed that everybody's heads turn to the floor. So I'm just like, why everybody's heads turning? What's going on? And she walked in. This is fact. This is fact. This is fact. Everybody heads turned. And so I'm looking down. I'm like, oh, damn, yeah, I see why. And it wasn't everybody. It was just dudes. Every dude head turned. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I was like, yeah, she is fine. And then she was looking up towards where I was sitting. So I was looking at her. She wasn't looking at me. I was like, yeah, she is fine. She came walking up the stairs. And to my right, I said, oh, it's the outside. So to my right, there's a seat that's kind of like, it was right beside me, basically. And she came up the stairs. I was like, why?
That wasn't the first time you saw me. You said you saw me before that. You said you saw me before I sat by you. Remember, because I didn't sit by you the first class. I sat somewhere. I sat in the middle of the class. Like, I sat in the middle. It was so full. Like, it was some people everywhere. I was confused.
That wasn't the first day?
No, I didn't sit by you the first day. First day I sat in the middle, like, and I couldn't see. That's why I was trying to look for it. That's why I ended up sitting by you. But I sat in the middle. You know, like auditorium is like lifted or like whatever.
Like a movie theater.
Yeah. Type. But in the middle, it's really hard to see. Like, if there's people in front of you, they're like right here.
Right.
And so I couldn't see like the teacher.
Oh.
So I ended up like the next class. That's when I actually changed seats.
Right.
But you said that you saw me on the first day.
I did. Yeah.
So what day was everybody looking at me?
This was a Tuesday, Thursday class. I think because the fact that you got to class a minute before it started, that's when it was like full. It was like week 1. She got to class a minute before it started. Of course, everybody gonna be looking, because everybody's like, at this point, I don't know where she gonna sit at. I don't know where this other person gonna sit at.
There was people coming in with me.
Yeah, it was y'all. People, this class was so packed, y'all, that people were sitting on the floor.
It was a 450-something people class.
And people were sitting on the floor.
I like snapped it. I was so amazed. I've never seen anything like that. I snapped it, and like people from my old school were like, DMing me like, what in the world? Like, that's crazy. Like that, I've never seen it. So of course I didn't know to be there early, because I'm thinking, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have a seat. Like, it's always a seat at my school. And the biggest class that we had was like a
50.
big class. No, a big class is like 30 something, like almost 40.
That's a high school classroom. Wow.
So when I walked in there, I'm like, wait, first of all, I said I'm in the wrong class. There's no way that I am in an accounting class at that.
Right.
Taught in an auditorium. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was late. I mean, I wasn't late, but I was like just getting there.
She was on time.
And I was just like overwhelmed. Like, it was so many people. So yeah, first class I sat somewhere else because like I didn't know. That was my first experience having a class in the auditorium. So I just sat in the middle, and I realized like it was so tight. Like, it's people all around you, claustrophobic. There's people in front of me, like their heads are like here. I can't see.
Like some of those rows, they like kind of sunken.
Yeah, the ones in the middle especially are like super low. Like, they're not as high as they should be.
Yeah, like every other row is weird because like one row it'll sit up high, and the row behind it, you'll be like kind of sunken in your seat. So yeah.
Yeah. So after that class, I was like, okay, I'm not sitting here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where I was going to sit. You know, I just was like, I can't sit here. I was like, maybe I should sit, you know, further towards the front or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I got there much earlier than next class either. So I didn't really have a choice. But there was a seat by him. Okay, so continue.
Okay, yeah. So I seen her. She was looking up. I was like, okay, she about to come sit by me because I had like one of the few only seats beside me left. So she looking up. She started walking. She started getting close. I was like, damn, this girl fine for real. She fine. I seen them legs. I was like, oh my God. So she comes. She sit beside me. Well, she like stop at the row. And me, the type of person I am, I'm like, I'm not gonna just like move out of your way. You have to say excuse me. Like, and was you gonna say excuse me?
I was saying excuse me.
Oh yeah. So I let her in, but it's so tight that even my major efforts of letting her in, it was still hard.
He wasn't trying to let me in.
I was gonna let you in.
But he wasn't trying to let me in.
I was like this.
No.
It's like moving
I walked up to the okay, being a human, you know that when somebody walks to you, like, if they're trying to get by you, like, I was about to say excuse me, but all you had to do was, like, clearly, you know where I'm about to go.
Like
he didn't do that.
I was like this.
Not when I first walked up to you. When I first walked, I was just standing. I was like, excuse me, like, clearly I'm trying to get by you. But I wasn't, like, being rude, but he was, like, not trying to let me by, but, you know, whatever. Anyways,
y'all know how, all the dudes out there, y'all know how pretty girls be. They be like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna let me in. And all that.
No.
Yeah.
That's not true. Because if it's the case, I wouldn't have said, excuse me.
Oh.
I would have just expected you to go.
She's sitting beside me. We in class. She's sitting beside me. I don't think I really said much to you, like, during class. Yeah, because, like, you don't want to be
you
like...
didn't say anything.
Yeah, like, especially, like, day 2. Like, come on, man. You can't get to it day 2. But in my head, I was kind of like, I'm going to see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So a few classes go by, and I think I told you I like your 11s. I think it was like the 3rd class. I was like, oh, I like your 11s. Because I remember the first time you sat by me, you had your pink champion slides on. I think you had, yeah. And then you had your toes pink. Because I remember. I mean, you had your toes white.
I'm about to say, get it right. Yeah. We don't do pink toes. You had
your toes white. I like white toes, so that's how I remember the whole setup.
No, I think, well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think you did.
I thought that I had asked you to take notes for me that class, the 2nd class, but that's probably not it. It's probably definitely not it. No. It wasn't that early. Yeah,
you wasn't leaving that early. But you definitely wasn't interested. You had your phone out.
In the class?
Yeah.
I was definitely taking notes.
You was?
Yeah, I was taking notes. Accounting, too, is no joke. Accounting for me, period, is no joke. So I was definitely taking notes. Even if I wasn't taking notes, I wouldn't have asked you to take notes for me.
Yeah.
I was taking notes. I might have been on my phone, like, a little bit, but I was definitely taking notes. Because, like, I knew that class was going to be challenging for me.
Yeah. And the first thing I did say to her was, like, I liked her 11s for sure. because you know I kind of like sneakers, so I was like, oh yeah, I like your 11s, they cool. She was like, thank you. So I was like, okay. Point.
No. Huh? No, that's not a point.
Point.
Sorry, it's not a point.
But a few class periods go by, maybe like 1 or 2. She leave early. I guess it's when you was working at Future Seekers. Well, not to throw your whole shit out there.
Same job.
Yeah, you was working at where you work now, and I guess you had to like leave early or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I had to go to work.
Yeah, so she was like, can you take notes for me? I was like, yeah, I'll take notes for you. And
I gave her my number.
Yeah. But I put my number in there as CJ or something like that. Was it CJ?
Yeah.
I put my number in there as CJ. And I guess this was Thursday.
Okay, so I texted the number.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, were you able to... First of all, the messages came up green.
That's not funny. People have
I know, and there's no, like, offense. Like, but I think I peeped that he had an iPhone. I think. Or probably not. I probably wasn't paying attention to him. Because honestly, I didn't even notice, actually. I was just like, I just realized that the message was green. I was like, okay, he has an Android. And so...
these assumptions are crazy.
So, yeah, I texted the number. I was like, hey, did you get to take notes from me or whatever? And I didn't get a response. So, that was probably, I don't know, either a Tuesday. It was probably a Tuesday. Yeah, it was a Tuesday. Because then, or it could have been a Thursday.
I think that was Thursday. Because then the next class you came in.
Like, Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was like, you didn't text me back. Like, I was asking you, like, did you take my notes or whatever? Were you able to take notes or whatever?
Take my notes. Y'all hear what you see what I'm saying? You take my notes.
And he was like, I didn't get no text from you, whatever. And I was like, I text you. So I pulled out my phone, I showed him the message.
Mm-hmm. I pulled out my phone and I showed you that I didn't get no message.
Right, but I showed him the message that I sent.
And it was green. I was like,
and it was green.
I was like, why is it green?
And he was like, that must not be me.
Yeah.
And so I looked at the number. I don't even know what the area code was.
She had a whole nother CJ in her phone.
I had another CJ, but I don't know who it is. I didn't know who it was. So I deleted it, and then I had his number saved, but it just was two like different CJs. So I sent
you sent the wrong message to the wrong CJ.
Wrong person.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened after that, but yeah. So texting him. Well, I was trying to text him about the notes. That didn't work out, and then
I think then you take a picture of them or something. I let you take a picture of my notes.
Oh.
I think
that probably wasn't good because your handwriting.
My handwriting legit though. But yeah, I think like after that is when I kind of like started, because I'm actually like a pretty shy individual, especially when it comes to meeting new people. I really don't talk to new people like that. So like in my head, I was, trying my hardest to open up, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, fine. So I couldn't let, this one walk by. So I actually like, when she came to class, I would like, I would like kind of like talk to you a little bit. I say like, hey, and stuff like that.
I say like, hey.
Yeah, I say like, hey. That's a lot for me. I'd be like, hey, what's going on? And she'd be like, hey.
I'm like that. I don't talk to people. Like, I never talk to people, especially like at a whole new school,
Right, people you don't know.
Like people I don't know.
Right.
I had one friend that went there already, and the reason why I knew she was there was because we ended up having the same class. And we
y'all was
saw
friends,
each other.
Y'all was friends before y'all?
Yeah, she was in Huntsville with me. We was both in Huntsville.
Oh, no.
Like when I was in college.
Oh, the white girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She went to Oakwood?
No, she went to UAH.
Oh.
And so, yeah, that was the only person that I knew. And, I mean, like, over certain classes, like, there's faces that like, from classes or whatever. Because I did take summer classes, and then I joined this semester. But, I'm not, like, out here talking to people. It's just not me. I wasn't even like that at my own school. Like in the new year, like, a new semester, if there was, like, new people in my class, I wasn't, like, I'm not that type of person, really. But, so, yeah, I wasn't expecting, him to really say anything to me. because I knew I wasn't gonna say nothing to him, really. but it ended up like he did start asking me, blah blah. Really, what it was, started texting me. You started texting me.
Yeah, I would be like
often. He started FaceTiming me.
That's not true.
You did start FaceTiming me. Cause you was like, why you be going to sleep so early?
Huh?
You started FaceTiming me.
Yeah, but I started FaceTiming you after. Yeah, well, yeah. Cause I know, like,
You
before
did start
class,
FaceTiming
but
me.
after class, we would go eat. I asked you to come eat with me and stuff.
Right.
And
So
all
you got
that.
skipped, I guess.
Yeah, I started courting you. I didn't jump straight to the FaceTime.
Yeah.
I started.
I feel like you started FaceTiming me pretty early. Cause I remember thinking like, dang, why is
Huh?
FaceTiming me?
I was?
Yeah, you was FaceTiming me. He was FaceTiming me.
She wanted me to FaceTime
And he was
her so
FaceTiming
bad,
me at
y'all.
night too. Like,
Oh.
you were. I'm not making this up.
These
He was
narratives.
FaceTiming
This
me
is my
at
first
night.
time hearing this, as well as y'all first time hearing this. So this is something new.
Cause I didn't think I had to say something to you that you already knew.
I didn't know.
You was doing it.
I know.
He was FaceTiming me, and like at that time, I was like having 8 o'clock classes and stuff, so I was going to bed at like 9:30, which I go to bed at 9:30 now. But I was really going to bed early. So when he was FaceTiming me, I was like,
No.
like, why is he FaceTiming
At this
me?
point, we was already going out to eat before. We were going out to eat after class.
Okay.
We
So
was already
one
going to
random
Hudson.
time he asked me.
All right, y'all, we back. She got a phone call. Busy people.
Yeah, so one random time he texted me. I'm assuming he texted me after class.
Yeah, this was definitely
Yeah,
after.
it was
This
after
was like
class,
in
and
the
I remember.
afternoon.
Yeah, it was after the class that we had that day. Because you texted me that day, and you was like, you want to go to lunch the next class period, like before class.
Yeah, that was like in the afternoon, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You texted me after class, and you was like, because I was at work at this time, so I was doing. I was going to class, and I was going to work. So when I was at work, like after that class had, ended, he had texted me, and he was like, "Do you want to go
get something to eat or
get something to eat before class, like our next class period?" And I just remember thinking, like, what the hell, like, why is he asking me to go to lunch for him?
For all the dudes out there,
That's what I was thinking.
that's how you get in with a female. You take her to go eat. You all pay the first time, second time, maybe up to 8. Make her
You
pay.
did not pay up to 8. You did not pay up to 8.
Oh yeah, the first time I was letting you get your own thing. Yeah, you right.
No, you paid first time.
I paid first time. I paid second time.
Where did we go?
Because first time,
I paid second.
First time we went. The first time did we go get? We didn't go get. Was it the burgers? No, it wasn't the burgers. We went to that.
Second time it was the burgers.
Second time. First time it was the little pie place where they sell like little pot pies or whatever.
No, first place was the burgers because he was surprised like I had got.
Oh yeah, her plate was thick.
he was thinking I was gonna be eating all like cutesy like
salads.
I was gonna eat what I wanted to eat.
Cheese
I
fries.
eat how, and it's free. I was gonna eat how I wanted to eat. Like, huh? So yeah, first time we went to this burger place at Sweet
Auburn Market. Yeah.
And
the Grindhouse, Killer Burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did that. I got chili cheese fries. Oh yeah.
I was like, damn.
I got chili cheese fries.
I said,
I got a burger. Oh, that sounds good.
She read her order out because she told me.
But I didn't get no double cheeseburger. Because he loved to say that, but I didn't get no double cheeseburger.
I swear you got a double.
I did not get no double. You got a double.
Yeah, because I didn't get chili cheese fries.
Yeah, but I didn't get a double. Because I got the chili cheese fries, but I didn't get a double. I got a regular, cheeseburger.
Yeah.
With a side of chili cheese fries.
Yeah.
It was cool, I don't know. It was a lot of conversation.
Yeah.
He wasn't like boring or nothing. I can be very boring if I don't know you. Like, I'm not just gonna be, I'm not that open of a person.
A lot of yes and no. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
A lot of yes and no answers. You know, like I
It
asked you
wasn't like
something.
that.
I asked you something. You was like yes.
No, it wasn't like that at all.
I'm
Because
trying
I
to-
remember like commending myself for actually talking.
Oh, you did after we left.
Yeah, I'm
You was
like, we
like, I
actually
did
had a
good.
conversation.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I felt the same way. I was like, oh, I did good. I led some convo.
Yeah, you definitely let it combo.
Yeah.
But I responded.
Yeah.
And like I started some here and there. So yeah, anyways. So that was the first day. Well, not day. That was our first time going to eat. And you know, I thought that was it. Really.
Nah, I stay consistent with it.
And he texted me again. Well, after that we was kind of texting, you know, I guess.
It was like spotty. I was just like asking you like how your day was and stuff. It was nothing like major. Was it something? Was it major?
I mean, I feel like after that he started FaceTiming me.
Oh.
He was FaceTiming me because I remember saying to myself, like, oh my God, why is he FaceTiming me?
I was not FaceTiming you like that, babe.
Yes, you were. No, not like that. But I'm saying you would FaceTime me.
Okay.
But we can agree
You know
to
what?
disagree.
You right. I was FaceTiming you. You right.
He was FaceTiming me.
All right. You right.
Okay.
I was.
It's okay.
I
I thought
know.
it was weird back then. But turns out, you know, you was doing all the right things. I forgot to mention, it was the FaceTimes and it was the morning text. He used to
I
send
do
me,
remember the morning text. You better bust me out
yeah,
like
how
this, though.
did you forget? He...
You better bust me out. Wow.
He used to send me the weirdest good morning text. Like, it would be like, if it was sunny outside, you know, that morning.
I didn't know
it
that
would
this
be
was weird, honestly. I thought this was like
sunny
something
emoji,
people
sunny
did.
emoji, sunny emoji, sunny emoji, sunny emoji, plus 10 more sunny emojis. Good morning, sunny emoji, sunny emoji, sunny emoji.
So basically...
And he used to call me Young Gorge.
Yeah, that was a nickname I gave you. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not saying there's anything
Oh,
wrong with it. I'm
okay.
saying, like, he'll be like, good morning. Like, all those emojis. It would be like 2 rows of emojis. Then he'd be like, good morning.
Also, you
Young
giving them...
Gorge, and then it'll be like 2 more rows.
Also, you giving them all my sauce.
I'm just telling you what he used to do. He really used to do this. So.
All right, so what I did...
And I was like, what the hell is he... Why is he sending me all these... Why is he sending me all these emojis?
So this is what I was thinking when I was doing this. I used to send like that good... I used to be like, good morning, Young Gorge, da da da. And what I would do was I would surround the border of the message with signs. I thought that was like pretty cool. It was innovative. I'm the only person that she says has done this. So it's definitely some like unique shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's effort. Unique is effort. If it's not weird, if unique isn't weird, it's effort. That's a gem. Pick that up. But yeah. I used to like, you know what I'm saying, like, because I would wake up. Well, I didn't know at this time, but I felt that I was like waking up early. So I would just send her like, you know what I'm saying, because I have dogs. So I let my dogs out early in the morning. So I would just like go outside, and if it was cold, I'd be like a cloudy and like snowflake emoji, and like an emoji where the dude's like shivering.
Yeah, whatever the emoji.
Something about shirt. No, what is yours? Yeah.
Whatever the weather was outside was what the emoji was.
That's not bad. It's different.
It's
not
different,
bad.
yeah. I'm not saying, I won't say it was bad, but it was definitely different. So that's another thing. I was like, okay, this is... I didn't know how to feel, you know?
Yeah.
Like a lot of guys like ask you out, you know, ask you to eat and stuff. And
I kept it respectful. That's one thing I did do. I wasn't like wild. Some of these dudes out here, they get straight to it.
Yeah.
Some of these dudes are wild. Y'all need to do better.
But he was very affectionate, like from day 2. You were.
How was I?
He was always touching me in some way, like hand, shoulder,
head.
He was always touching me, and then he was respectful.
Oh, so we way past like how we met. This is me like.
This is how we was meeting. You was touching
I was doing
me.
all that.
Yes, because you was like, I mean, it wasn't all that. You
At
was
one
just,
time. Oh, so this is along the storyline. This is like This is like we took it in spring. So
I don't know.
we got in class in like January. So we talking like. Oh no, this was in fall. What is fall?
It was a fall semester.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like we started class in August. Let's just say where she
So
at.
this was like,
This in like October where I'm like touching her and stuff. Got it.
well, that's when we started talking. It was October.
Yeah.
Either way.
I wasn't like, as soon as we talking, I was like, I
We wasn't talking. When was we wasn't talking before?
Yeah.
What?
True. You're
You
right.
see what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't talking in
Yeah.
August. We wasn't talking in September. August, September. What come after September?
October.
Oh. Well, I was about to say November. So, we wasn't really talking like that, you know? So,
Yeah.
really everything... Well, I'll say, like, the end of September.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then, so, yeah. But he was very affectionate. And he would, like, say... Like, is it okay, like, if I touch you, you know, I'm very, like, affectionate. You said that to me. We was at the CNN at Chick-fil-A.
Okay. You bringing up vantage points and like locations, so it must be true.
Yeah, I know, because I have facts. I don't have the facts on him
This is
touching me.
all this.
But word of mouth is enough. But, yeah. So,
Yeah. And
along the way, he was just very consistent.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I stayed
Like, we
consistent.
continued to go to lunch, like, every class period before
Yeah.
class, really.
She was grown. She was having drinks before we went to class.
After class, too.
Yeah.
I'd be, like, late to work, messing with him, like,
Yeah.
hanging out with him. Trying to hang out with him and spend time and get to know. But it was cool. It was fun, you know.
Yeah, it was cool.
We learned a lot about each other.
Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much how we met. I guess like another video we'll do like a Q&A where we just like ask some questions. So you guys can, you know, get to know us a little bit more. This was just like a way for you.
So we'll call this probably Get to Know Us Part 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll do like a Q&A in this
Right.
video. Get to Know Us Part 2.
Right.
And depending on how many followers we have by vlog number 3, maybe we could have you guys ask us some questions, but I'm pretty sure we won't have that much by then. But you can be hopeful and optimistic. And then we'll be doing some challenges.
On the road to 500K.
On the road to
5.
1.
Oh, yeah, boy.
I should
subscribe. Yeah. I have a YouTube channel.
And then, like, we can tell our parents to make some YouTube and subscribe.
I think they already have accounts. They just don't have, like, content on their own accounts.
My mom don't have a YouTube. But, she can make one and subscribe. But, yeah, we're just going to be doing some fun stuff. We're going to be just doing regular vlogs.
We got to get us a camera. We're going to get a camera soon.
Yeah, we do have to get a camera.
But right now, she's on her, like, old phone. This
iPhone XS Max. The iPhone newest, closest to the newest.
So a 7S Plus.
So at XS Max. But yeah, so make sure you guys give us some suggestions on what you guys would like to see.
And what you guys would like to be called when it comes time. As of right now, we don't really know what to call you guys. But we'll let you guys figure that out for us. It'll be a way for us to be like, I don't know, one with y'all.
A family.
Yeah, there we go.
A squad, a gang.
I don't want to be a family squad or gang.
Yeah. Let's steer away from those.
That's a very saturated market. Let's do something new. I said conglomerate, but, you know, to each his own.
I know how they feel already. They're not going to want to be called conglomerate.
That's actually fire.
Something conglomerate. That's too long.
Conglomerate?
Yeah, that's too long. A lot of people can't even say that word. I can barely say it.
We'll see.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to our channel. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, follow the social media. My social media, he doesn't have any. They are actually on Instagram and Twitter. All right? Peace out.
Ice Trader Gang.